She could have just taken a plane straight to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Now we must also focus another cost of her being transported from South Africa to Nigeria.
Forum use fear mongering to make money. And, we can be asked all types of questions.
This country keeps spending more and more money on foreigners, and really, we'd like to know how much is the government spending on addressing this issue of foreign nationals, from our prisons to our schools to the nutrition they're spending on giving them, to the SASA grants that they are getting, to the hospital, everything. We want to know how much the government is spending on foreign nationals in this country. And lastly, we are calling on the South African Police Service that on the 30th of June, since you will have unlimited resources, all the police are not working, please use that as a day to go house to house and arrest illegal immigrants. Because the march is not going to go on the whole day. You're going to be paid for the whole day. So when the march is finished, use it as a day to go house to house and remove illegal immigrants from our communities, because we don't feel safe. And this is a call that all South Africans are making, that 600 million, we must see it going to work on the 30th. Go and remove illegal immigrants from their homes. Go and verify the documents from the bill. Don't meet them and tell them what their rights are. Go and tell them what laws they've broken and arrest them. That's a job of SAPS.
Simple.
They were not going to be using Aboseri and them because they know their rights. They've got lawyers for human rights and what's that other one you just said, Kopanang, whatever. Those people spend money. Right now, the Department of Home Affairs has more litigation from those organizations, foreigners, than they do from South Africans. Is that not the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life? Foreigners are the ones taking the Department of Home Affairs more than South Africans. And this thing of blaming the system of Home Affairs for all the problems, the system of Home Affairs should not be overcrowded with foreigners anyways. The system should be for servicing South Africans. All those applications for foreigners, put them aside. Focus on the South Africans who don't have IDs, whose identities are stolen like Chidima. That's what you must focus on. Don't tell us that refugees and asylum seekers are waiting for their documents to be processed. South Africans are waiting for their IDs. They don't have jobs. They need passports. Some of them want to travel for jobs overseas. That's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear Home Affairs telling us they're busy processing refugee documents. That's secondary to what we want as South Africans. We can't have 4 million South Africans undocumented. Then you want to tell us you're processing refugees?
Wrong, Lemon. Let's take, for instance, AfriForum. AfriForum use fear mongering to make money. And, we can be asked all types of questions. Where did the man to go to Qatar? Where did you get the man to get a house? But those boys of AfriForum, they are all over traveling, enjoying life. No one exposes them. No one speaks about them because they are busy stealing money of fools, white Afrikaner fools, who subscribe to nonsense of being... with the East London case, when Malema is guilty, they send SMSs to Afrikaners and say, we managed to get Malema to be found guilty. We need more money on legal fees to continue fighting this good fight. That's how they make money. They make money out of fear, out of lies, out of hatred, out of division. And we've never seen us say, give us money. we want to kill these white people and push them away.
Kuyalekelelwana la emhlabeni. Kuyalekelelwana la emhlabeni yonke into onayo awuyikhandelanga awuyisungulelanga yona. Ngisho amagama wakhulumayo wawezwa kumuntu. Ngeke uvele uqhamuke nelakhe igama elisha la. Manje lento yokuthi nje abantu ubona ukuthi Nkosi yami babulawa lento okuthiwa i-inferiority complex. Lento yokuvele nje umuntu abone ngathi mayisephakathi kwabantu yena akalutho. Wofana nami ngisho ngingangena phakathi kweingakanani izikhulu yimi indoda ngizazi mina uyabona kube kusho lokho kungabantu lokho okugcolela ku social media kuthi ungasho phakela ukuthi mina hey fusekani mina ngiyindoda mina ngeke ngisho mina mase ngihlangene nale ntombazana ukuthi thina singamadoda fanele ngingasho ukuthi mina ningazongidakelwa nini ningazongidakelwa mina ngiyindoda mina ngizazi mina ngithembe nase sami isikhwili wabo ngibona uphethe isibhamu iphathwa nazi igoma mina ngisiphathe ngiphathe nawo udonkana umnqumo indaba ngingamngejuka azohamba makwelekwele weyingane zakwethu ngiyanitshela mina la imayife uyabona njengoba bevalile basaba ubani ngoba basaba nina njengoba bevalile besaba nina yini ke banguthi nihluleke nini ukuvalisa laba bantu ingoba phakathi kwenu khona nihamba nabemini nithi niyovalisa abantu kufike kuvunyelwana ebusuku abuye yena athi ayikhululeka vula wena ngizokuvikela into emnandi uyazi ukuthi into emnandi yini uma sesifaka ipressure ngempela bayambulala lona owenza njalo abulawe yibo bathi usudla imali yethu kakhulu wena manje usufuna ukuvimba thina bembulale thina siqhubeke sibe khona ungabadayisa abantu bakini uphambana nemvelo mawudayisa abantu bakini uphambana nemvelo
money we want this case against this white person no we don't do that but they use hate to make money and that's what they're doing and they use that money not for Afrikaner youth development. They use it for their own luxurious white life, which is not questioned. No one questions them. And we need to reach a point where they too have to be held accountable.
I remember that at some stage there was one wise man once said, when I was poor, no one investigated the source of my poverty. When I start getting money, everyone wants to know, how did I get rich?
Absolutely. Especially if they hate you. Yeah, if they hate you and you're black, they will come after you. You must never even show them where you get the bread because they will go and burn that bakery.
Yeah. So over the past months and weeks, you have been in and out of courts, fighting defamation cases, fighting for your political career, more especially the Gqeberha case.